Hello, we're back with our health lesson for the week. We are doing the life skills program, and our second lesson in this series will be making decisions. Okay, I don't care who you are and what walk of life that you're in, you always have decisions to make. This is just to get you thinking about different things, how to make decisions. And this is tough things, guys. It's not like what you're going to eat for breakfast. It's tough decisions you have to make in your life. Maybe what college to go to, or what vocational school program to take, what job you're going to have, where you're going to live, things that require a little bit more. But I will start reading for you. I have mentioned before that if you need a workbook that you want to hold in your hands, just get a hold of me. I will leave some at the front desk, and you can come by and pick it up if you want. It's actually got everything. This is the electronic version, so it's got everything in there that you'll need. I'll try to set up our Google Documents like we did for our other health lessons, and step-by-step instructions on what to do. But making decisions is our title of our lesson. It says deciding things on your own as you get older will make more and more decisions on your own. Some of these may be very difficult. To make the best possible decisions, you need to be aware of the people or things around you that can influence your decisions, such as your parents, friends, TV, movies, and advertisements. You also need to learn an organized method for making decisions. Being aware of the factors that might influence your decisions and knowing how to make them can help you make the best possible decisions. A simple method for making decisions is in the same way without realizing the difference between simple choices, everyday decisions, and major decisions. Simple choices, whether to eat vanilla or chocolate ice cream, can be decided and based on what you like. Other decisions should be made carefully, thinking about the possible consequences or outcomes of different decisions. Do this as well as possible and make the best decisions. Learn to use a 3-step method in the described here. I'll scroll back up here to the 3 C's of effective decision making. Step 1, clarify a decision you need to make. Step 2, consider the possible alternatives, thinking about the different things you might decide to do and the consequences of choosing each alternative. Collect any additional information needed. If you're trying to solve a problem, think up as many solutions as possible. Choose the best, Step 3, choose the best alternative and take the necessary action. Afterwards, think about whether you are satisfied with your decision. Okay, I'll scroll down here for our first workbook page on this section. I will duplicate this on the Google document for you to answer, and I'll have our choices and things. Let's cut it down to 3 decisions and make it a little bit easier on you. In each section here, I'll have that up. Okay, it says at our directions, make a list of the most important decisions you have to make at home, regularly at home, school, or with friends. Check off whether you make the decision on your own, whether you're influenced by others. Check all that applies to your decision. So all that applies, like say the first one, and feel free to use this one, doing your homework. Okay, well, doing your homework would write down here in number 1, you make that decision on your own. You say, I need to do my homework, you sit down and do it. If you don't do it, your parents, I've got 2 daughters, one 7th grade, one in 4th grade, that I will make that decision for them, which I'm glad I don't have to really, they do their schoolwork, but if they didn't do it, I would be on them. I'd say, hey, it's time to do our homework. So your parents, you can check that box too. Maybe your friends say, hey, have you done the homework yet? I need some help. So you can check that and possibly too. And your teachers absolutely want you to do your homework because they want you to learn. So that's a possible one there. At school, whether to go to school. We actually, here in the day, one decision Could be every morning that the kids have to get online and on our lunch count and choose what lunch to eat. So that could be one. With your friends, again, like I said, I'm gonna cut it down. Whether to go out for a sport, what to maybe go to the movies, what movie to see. Come up with 3 decisions that you use every day. And you all can come up with 3 decisions. I don't want to see anything. I don't make any decisions. I don't have this or that. Guys, 3, I'm cutting it down from 3 to 5, so I think it'll be okay for you to make those decisions. And I'll have that to where you can put in, it'll look something like that. The next little worksheet says, read each situation and clarify the problem, 1, list and consider the possible solutions and their likely consequences, and 3, choose the best situation. I will read this to you and I will put it on your Google document there. The teacher gave you a homework assignment that's due the next day. It's a large part of your grade for the course. That night, there's an important basketball game that all your friends will be attending. If you go to the basketball game, you won't have time to do your homework. You know someone who might let you copy her homework. Clarify the problem, consider the possible solutions and possible outcomes, possible consequences. Choose your decision. Situation 2. Your friends want to get together at your house after school when no one is home. They want to drink alcohol. You want to be with your friends, but you know your parents will be angry and you'll get in a lot of trouble if your friends drink at your house. Clarify the problem, consider the possible solutions, possible consequences, and then choose your decision, okay? And it's your decision, guys. You know, I tell the students here in person, when we go over these health lessons, the decisions are up to you. You know, one day you're going to be on your own, or maybe you end up in a situation that you don't know that innocently you got into. You went to hang out at somebody's house and they're doing drugs or drinking or something there. But it's not what I have told you or your parents or your pastor or your aunts or uncles or teachers that influences your life. It's your decision, you know, regardless of who. When somebody goes to hand you something that you don't know what to do, you either take it or you don't. No matter what somebody has told you. So when you choose your decision, that's your decision, okay? These are factors that you need to have thought about in your life in case it does come up. The final thing you'll do for this lesson today, choose 2 decisions that you make now or sometime in the near future. Briefly describe the situation and identify the decision you need to make or problem to be solved. 2, list and consider the possible solutions or choices and their likely consequences. 3, choose the best alternative. So here's your situation 1. I actually will cut it down for you for my decision-making planner. Let's just do 1 situation. That way it's a little bit easier. So I want a situation. I'll give you an example. Let's say going out for the football team. I'm going to coach. If we get to play middle school football this year, I'm going to be the coach. So the situation is going out for football. Problem, maybe you're nervous, maybe you're don't know what to do, and so you can have a problem. That's your problem. You don't know whether to go out or not. Possible solutions, possible consequences, your decision. Also can use that example from the page before. People want to come over to your house and hang out and drink when your parents aren't home. What's the problem? They're going to be underage drinking at your house. Possible solutions, possible consequences, and what you decide to do. Okay? That is all for our lesson number 2, making decisions. As always, if you have any trouble or need anything, let me know. Call me here at the middle school. Send me an email on Google Classroom, and I will help you any way as possible. I hope you guys are doing well. We'll see you soon.